Hi guys, I'm WilliamCatchemAll. As you can see behind me, I'm getting set up for Valentine's Day. I will be doing a card opening for Valentine's Day, and it should be really cool. I'm hoping to do something extra special for Valentine's Day. And I had a lot of people asking me, they wanted to see my first edition complete sets, which all my sets have never hit a binder, and I prefer to keep them that way. I opened this one up, and I'll show you the way I store my cards. And we'll go from there. This is my first edition base set, and we're just going to be doing today first edition base, and base set 2. Complete sets. I'm going to show off my cards. So here we go. My Abra, very good condition. Like I said, all my stuff is in good condition. No scratches, no whitening, no nothing. Majority of these are definitely a 10 and a 9. Definitely the Abra is a 10. My Mewtwo possibly a 9. But really nice. I will not get them PSA graded. Reasons being, I don't trust PSA, and I don't trust any of the graders. Just seeing what GameStop and other places have done, plus friends and other people I met, how much they go through grief. It's not gonna happen. So here's my Ninetales. Really good condition. First edition, like I said. All my stuff is either a 9 or a 10. No whitening. I at one time did own a comic book store, so I did get a first set of everything. Gorgeous Charizard. A lot of people can't say they have it, but I do, and it goes into my personal. It's in my personal collection. Not trying to flaunt my stuff, but people did ask me, so I'm here to show it off. This is definitely a 10. No whitening at all, no scratching, no nothing, and straight out of the pack. But gorgeous card. Blastoids, same thing. Gorgeous card, no whitening. Perfect in every way. First edition. I also have the misprints. I'll be going through those as well to show you what I have for misprints. And what I picked up recently from a couple card shows that I've been to, like the Anaheim one and the LA one. So as we keep going down past Blastoids, we're going to Gyarados. I'll try not to talk a lot, so then this way you can get to see my cards. They're gorgeous cards. I don't get to show them off very often. They don't hit light very often. As you can see, there's probably a little whitening there. I'm not too concerned. It is a Gyarados. I really don't want something that's pristine that much, but I'm pretty sure. I'll take it out. Let me see. Yeah, it's a little bit of whitening. Yeah, it's pretty substantial. It's probably an 8. I haven't checked these for a long time. So, like I said, the majority of the stuff that I do have, I keep closed off to the world. I don't take these out very often. And the way I keep them, see, this is really good condition. My normal stuff is, like I said, in really good condition. All my hollows are. So, the majority of them, just like that Gyarados, it's alright. But yeah, these are really gorgeous cards. A lot of people ask me, why don't you just sell them? I'm not in the mood of selling them. And it's, you know, it's my cards. I can do what I want with them. Machamp, first edition, still in the wrapper. Not gonna be taking that out anytime soon. Lee, good condition. Really nice. Zapdos, same thing, and they're shadowless. As you can see, these are all shadowless cards. The first edition was shadowless, so really good. Majority of people don't have them, can walk around and have them, but I do. Really nice cards. That beautiful dark Needle King, and yeah, shadowless. Really nice. I can take them out of the plastic. No scratches. Nope. Everything's nice, clean. I do change the sleeves every once in a while. So, just in case dirt or something gets into them. There's my Ivysaur, or Venusaur, sorry. And yes, really nice condition. My collection's probably worth quite a bit, I think. But yeah, the majority of the stuff I have is pretty nice. Here's my Electabuzz, Dugtrio, first edition, my Dragonair, first edition, my Pidgeotto. Really nice art in the back. I've loved these cards ever since a day when I had my store. Yeah, some people did ask me, am I going to open up another store? And I said no. Not happening. But really nice to have it. Alright, that's my hollows. Now I'm going to show you how I store these. This is the way I store them. I have it like this. I put them in a... So then this way the tops don't get dirt in them. I line them up. Put them down this way. Nothing hurts them. I remove the blue tag that's there in the back. I fold it over. Really tight. Tight enough. I don't know if you can see that. I'm pressing up against my belly so I can get a good grip. And down to the sides. Everything's sealed off, as you can see. And nothing's going to get on the inside of it. And then I fold this over. And I place it in the box that I carry them in. And that's for the hollows. And that goes into the front of the box. Along with I have something that I put out. It says base first edition, and I put that right in the front of it like that, and I put it in a box like this, a little box, and I set it to the side, and that's where it goes. Now see, when I open up the next one, I put them in that, open it up like I would the other one, take them out. These do not all have sleeves on them, so being that they don't have sleeves, it's because they're all going into a Ziploc. Throwing that away. But Mark 9 first edition, Charmeleon first edition, my Dugong first edition, Dratini first edition. These are all complete sets. Growlithe first edition, Venusaur, Jinx, and this is an air card. If anyone notices it, it says length first edition. So yeah, I do have air cards in here. I also own a few as well. Like I said, I'm going to show you some of my air cards I've actually picked up along the way. Machoke first edition. There we go. Magikarp first edition. And this is one of my favorite cards because I like Magmar a lot. And yes, I do have a set up there, and it does have a misprint on there as well. Up on my 4-slot card thing and case. Nidorino, Vaporeon, Rattata, Seal, War Turtle, and yes, I do have the War Turtle that has the misprint at the top. I do own it. Okay, Abra. This is also another card. My Bulbasaur, it has length on it. This is also a misprint as well, and it's in a first edition as well. I also have some in non-first edition that are misprint. Caterpie. There's my Charmander, first edition. And I do want to add that I think is a kind of a type of a, it's not a dark first edition stamp. It's a light first edition stamp. Then Diglett, Duro, Drowsy, Ghastly, Coffin, and these are all first edition. This is a complete set, and yes, I do have the red cheek, and that's placed somewhere else. I just put it in this. I just took it out because I didn't want that particular card in this set. And I'll show you that later. Rattata, Sandshrew, Squirtle, Staryu, Tangela, Bulbasaur, Voltorb, Vulpix, and Weedle. Alright, so all those that's a complete set of the first edition base set. So So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw these in, because I don't want to waste time and go through putting them in the case over here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in like this, set it to the side, and I'll put them away off camera for later, and I'll have more time so I can show you the rest of these. So alright, let's get into all the trainers. And this is a complete set of the trainers. Same thing. There we go. Some of these I think the majority of these ones I put in sleeves, because if I put the other ones in sleeves, it would have been really tight. These were not as tight because there was less of the trainers. Okay. Clefairy Doll, first edition. Computer Search, first edition. First edition. And Professor Oak, Imposter Professor Oak, first edition. Finder, Lass, first edition. Pokey Breeder, first edition. Trainer, first edition. Oh yeah, Scoop Up, first edition. Super Energy Removal, first edition. And the list goes on. And they're all first edition, basically. I'm going to run through them real quick so you can see them, so we can get into the base set, because I want to do the 3 cards, 3 packs, the 3 series quick. But yeah, I do own every card for the base set when they first came out. That's because I own, like I said, owned a comic book store back in the day. Very nice. It was, and I did get all the energies that were first edition. As you can see, I have 2 different ones. One's dark, one's light, and they're both first edition. I did keep those in here because I thought it would be kind of neat to have. But yeah, as you can see, all these are first edition, all the energy cards. There we go. Now you've seen what I have for first editions. And now as soon as I bag this, it shouldn't be that hard. At least I hope not. Sometimes these get a little hard for me. Alright, come on. I don't get fed up that quick, but it's starting to become annoying. But the majority of them they'll get in there. Well, maybe not. Alright. We'll do it in portions. I would think I was going to fight to the bitter end to get those in, but apparently I needed to. There we go. Alright. As you can see, they're in there now. And these are in really good shape. They're not, I could take all these and get them graded, but I would prefer not to. If I ever do decide to sell them, that individual can go down and get them graded. I don't think I'm going to be selling them anytime soon. And please don't ask me to buy my set, because it'll be my choice, no one else's. But anyways, we'll move into the base set. Okay, so same thing I have set up. the majority of the stuff that I do carry, and if you do see me out and about, which I do carry cards for trade. Sometimes I do have first edition cards for trade, but those I use for special trades. So here we go. We got base set. Looks like the Alakazam. Really good condition card. No scratches. It's just really clean. Well, back in the day when I was doing the cards, it worked out really well for myself. I used to pull the good ones out and have them just for myself. I'll put this right here so you guys can see it. Sorry about that. Chansey, really good condition card. Sometimes you can't find cards like this. As you can see, the Charizard, really nice. Yeah, my like I said, pristine 10s for the Charizards, and I already know that they would be hit for a 10. Now see this Gyarados doesn't have any whitening on it, and definitely I'd probably get either a 9 or a 10. So I'm not, like I said, rushing out to get them graded. Hitmonchan. Sorry about that. Machamp, and that one's in a. That always came in the first edition, so I just kept them in their pack, and I just put it in with my personal collection. All right. 2 Needle King, Ninetales. Yep. Poliwrath. Yep. Raichu. Venusaur. And last but not least, a Zapdos. Alright. Goes for the base set stuff. And I usually put them tape in the front, so when it gets sealed, I fold it over where the tape hits the back. So this is base, as you can see, base. I have to get these on a better printer. Anyways, that's base. As you can see, goes here on the back of the first editions. As you can see, it goes on and on. Basically, base. There we go. And these are, like I said, really good condition. I do change these out every 6 months, just to make sure I get to look at them. Sometimes 2 times, but yeah, base set is really good condition cards. My cards are just they're gorgeous cards. I don't see myself getting rid of these anytime soon. If I do, no one's going to want to be paying the money that I want for them. And not that I would know that they'd probably go to a good home, but still. And as you can see, all my stuff is in really good condition. Now, the Diglett has a misprint on it, and it has the fist facing the other way, and I'll show you that later on as well. I will be creating a binder with some of the misprints, and I'll be taking it with me when I go to shows. And yes, I do have a red Pikachu that's base. I just prefer not to put it in this, and I'll show you that as well. Quite a few of them, actually. I've been finding them all over the place every once in a while, but lately they've been getting kind of scarce. But yeah. There we go. Alright. There we go. And that goes into the not reset 2, but that goes into the behind the other one that I have for base. And like I said, it's trash. Alright, there we go. Trainer cards, base trainer cards. As you can see, they're all in good order. That's a misprint. So I kept that one in here, as you can see. I'll pull that out eventually. I just haven't had time. I keep telling myself I go through my collection every once in a while. I say I'm going to pull it out, and I don't. And I find the misprints that are in here, and like watermarks and stuff, and I just haven't gone through and done it yet. I've been really working a lot. So yeah, I take it all the way to the energies, and then I have these. That's it. That's the majority of them, and that's the base set. Alright, now I'm going to be moving into, I'm going to be putting that behind the base set 2, moving right on into it. Yes, this is going to be kind of a long video, I guess, and like I said, a lot of people did ask me to show off my collection, so I am. And I told a few people that I would show off my collection as well. Here we go. Base set 2. Really good condition. It does have a watermark at the top of it. I don't know if you can see that. It is a misprint. I do like misprints a lot. I just haven't had time to pull this one out and put it in my misprints yet, but I will probably tomorrow, because I'll get ready to start shooting my other videos on jungle and fossil, probably all of jungle, and then I'll do fossil last. So, there we go. Base set 2 Charizard, beautiful card. Clefairy, Gyarados, Growlithe, I think it's Growlithe? No, Hypno-Chin, Hypno-Lee, and yeah, Magneton, Mewtwo, base set 2, Needle King. As you can see, Needle Queen, base set 2, Nine Tails, base set 2, Pidgeot, base set 2, Poliwhirl, Raichu, and these are all hollows. They're in really good condition. Base set 2, Ivysaur, base set 2, Wigglytuff, base set 2, Zapdos, base set 2, yep, and Beedrill, Dragonair. This one also has a misprint on it, and there's a stamp over the one that I have. It's double stamped, and I found that by mistake. But I think it's a regular common card. It's a rare, but it's a it just was a. It's not. It's just something I found along the way when I was going through stuff. At a card show, and I guess the guy missed it. Base set 2. Mr. Mime, Pidgeotto. Yeah. Beautiful cards. Sorry. Beautiful cards. Just paying attention to what they look like, and I'm not looking at the screen, which I should be doing. Now, of course, sometimes life gives you coconuts and then you gotta figure it out. Yeah, unfortunately, jeez, come on. Well, it is what it is. There we go. Alright. Okay. Now this is all new. This will be folded over like that, and it'll be stored nice and clean. Put that behind it. That's the first one. Now we're going to get into this. The base set 2 common and uncommon cards. This one's really tight, so I'll need to not put these in. I'll have to do these last. I'm going to be setting these aside for after the video, and I'll put them in later. Base set 2 Arcanine. Base set 2 Butterfree. Also, the first edition had a D Butterfree as well, and I do have those as well. Charmeleon, Dewgong base set 2, Dugtrio base set 2, Dratini base set 2, Execute base set 2, and it keeps going down. Base set 2, base set 2. Base set 2, Hunter, lovely card, really nice, as you can see. And I'm just going down the road to show you what I have. These are all complete sets. Base set 2, base set 2, base set 2, War Turtle, Weeping Bell, Abra, base set 2, Bulbasaur, Caterpie, base set 2, Diglett, base set 2. Like I said, all of these are in really good condition. Ghastly. I take good care of my cards. They're in a climate controlled area. Yes, I do store them in a safe. So, like I say, I don't really take them out very often. This is going to be the first and probably last time you see them on here, because I don't show them off very often. But like I said, someone was asking me, a bunch of them, people were asking me, and I did say I was going to show them off too. I don't like the flex, but I do own them. I don't think it's a bad thing to show what you have. So this one I'm gonna keep off camera because it's really tight to get these ones in here. So I'm gonna put these over here. I'll be doing those off camera because I know that's gonna be a hard one to get back into a sleeve. All right. Now we'll do the trainers and energy cards. I believe I have in here. Throw this one away. Trash. And here we go. All my trainers. Last Pokebreeder base set 2. Like I said, everything's in sequence too, from when I got them and how they are in order. It's coming to the end, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I would really like if you subscribe, give me some comments. I'd appreciate it. Let me know if you like my channel, and I'm really working on it. I just want to get out there and show what I like in my collection. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry. And I hope you like and subscribe, and get the notifications when I do new videos. Talk to you later. See you next time. Bye.